Aloha, I'm Reverend Cindy Paulos. And at this time, we're all being asked to take a look at the world and take a look at ourselves and see how we can help in some way. And there's been so many beautiful ways. We've seen people finding their purpose and sharing it and surviving these challenging times. And I'd like to talk about understanding our greater purpose. I wrote a song a long time ago. I'll play it at the end of this, called There's a Greater Purpose, because I really believe that this evolution and what we're going through with this time of transformation and transition is all guiding us to hurry up our awakening. We've had a lot of time, and sometimes we waste our time when we have a lot of time. But when there's an urgency, as there is now, for us to face life and death and what we're going through, all of a sudden there's this need to understand our real purpose for being here, our greater purpose, and to evolve and awaken as a whole planet. And so many are now looking at that. I mean, we are all pioneers here of evolution. I mean, we're all evolving and we're all understanding the acceptance of light and dark and the role we play working within the fields of light and dark here on this earthly plane. And we all know that at the end of this long, long and winding road is that light that's always led us on. Sometimes it's been hard to see. Sometimes we've stopped and gotten off the path, but we always get back on that road. And we remember sometimes the beginning of the journey, and for some of us it's many, many lifetimes ago. But there's always this time we have, that pause in between our breaths, that pause in between our lifetimes, that pause where we go back to our soul. And it could be during just the time we sleep. But it is that time that we align ourselves with our purpose for being here. Our soul holds and knows our true purpose. And it's a long, winding road, as I said, but the end is also the beginning. And we see then at that point the gift that's brought us here. And we see at that point the choices that have created our life. And our life really is this beautiful unfolding, this unfoldment and awakening, a prayer that's heard within the soul. And we need to listen. We need to listen now for the words that are whispered to us by our heart and our soul. You know, we're in this circle of life, and we can stand there and be aware that there's no beginning or end, and that where we are right now understands that point within. And as we reach the end of one cycle of life, this time comes where we're able to have a reunion with all that we are, our chance to become whole again in our light in the soul, and to our chance also to experience this love that has always held us and understood us and embraced us, that part of us that is connected to that love of creation from God. This constant light is always there, as is the darkness. And we burn away the past and we just forgive everything. And understand all of that has led us to that presence right now of this amazing grace of this moment of being here now, with no beginning or ending, just this beautiful moment of existence where we have the opportunity to experience our purpose. Because there is really a great awakening happening now. And we're all being called to take our place and to move forward and serve that greater purpose for the human race. And there are those who understand this and who are feeling the stirrings and sense what must now be done. And there's so many now on this path that are joining us, and we're becoming unified in one. We are the pioneers of evolution. We are the disciples of the light and the path, and it's time for the ones who are now awakening to serve the world and help others in this life. Because you know what? We can all make a difference. We can all step up to the plate, and we can all overcome the darkness and the disease to bring more light forth to help the human race. So I'd like to go into a place where we can understand our purpose and recognize it and allow it and let it sink in and let it direct us and embrace us and follow that path of our real meaning in life, not the times that just kind of pass by without any meaning, but the times where we get it, where we're present, where we embrace our gift of being here. So let's breathe in and go into a deep state of meditation, breathing in on the count of 3, holding for a couple of counts, and breathing out on the count of 3. Breathing in the light of our soul, holding for a couple breaths, and breathing that light of our soul totally into our mind and our body and emotions as we breathe out. Breathing deeply in for the count of 3, allowing that love in us to come forth. Holding for a couple of seconds and breathing out to the count of 3, feeling that healing energy. And go into that place inside, your sacred spot where your soul abides. Ask for your soul and that light of your soul to be present in you. Be still in that place of sacred silence in your soul. Breathing that light in, allowing that energy to speak to your heart. Breathing energy of your love in your heart in, and going deeper and deeper into the love that you are. Now try to go to that place. Just now allow yourself to go to that place where you saw your life once from a higher plane of existence before you came in. And you had a purpose. You had a mission to fulfill. You knew the reason why you were coming to Earth. And allow that initial reason and the gift you brought to be here to come to you now. Be still and allow that energy to speak to you. What would your soul tell you right now? What could you give to the world? What gift do you have to offer? You know what your gift truly is. It's what that creative flow brings to you. That part of you that gets wrapped up and there's no time. You just spend that energy of that muse and that creation and that creative force that comes through you, and you feel good. What is that part of you trying to express? It could be anything. For me, it's writing, it's meditating, it's creating music and words. What is your gift? What do you love to do? Take in maybe a word or a phrase, some inspiration that comes to you right now, and allow it to absorb your entire being with that moment where you realize your purpose, the reason that you are really here. You have a time now like no other to fulfill your purpose. You can get up every morning. You can write down what comes to you. You can make a plan for the day to put that purpose into action. You can make a plan of action to fulfill your purpose. You can be on fire with the energy of that creation and that creative force within. Allow it to fill you with enthusiasm, with hope, with light, and embrace it and feel good about it. Breathe it in, bring it into your mind, your body, your soul, your heart, and dedicate it. Dedicate it to the world. Dedicate it to your legacy. Allow that purpose to guide you, to direct you, and allow it to bring you that sense of knowing that you have a purpose and you are here for a reason. Breathe that in and slowly come out of meditation. Breathing in deeply and breathing out. Breathing in deeply, feeling good, breathing out, allowing yourself to understand your greater purpose. I'm going to play a song I wrote called Greater Purpose, sung by Gretchen Rhodes. May you find your purpose and may it help you to unfold with ease and grace and blessings always. Thank you so much. God bless you.